Sup pups, it's Crystal, and I'm trying out a different type of video today, where on Monday, today it's Thursday when this video actually comes out, I don't really know, but today it is Thursday. We picked up this cross-stitching, magazine, and I thought it would be a fun little idea to do the cross stitch that's inside of it with you guys by recording it. The screen itself, like the way you're watching it, it has been stretched, so everything does look wider than it should. In reality, this does not actually look this wide. It's more so like normal magazine. So I have actually already opened it, and let's say be glad you didn't have to witness it because the back of this is kind of destroyed. It's not horribly destroyed, it's just torn up in areas that should have probably stayed intact, but the glue was so strong it tore up so easily. So anyway, we'll be doing like this black cat that comes inside of it, and inside of this paper we got the small black cat. I originally thought this was going to be bigger, but it's so small, so I will have to zoom in on the screen so it's easier to see this. And then like a magazine naturally came with it. After all, it is a magazine thing. So pages of the magazine, it's not flipping as it should. But this is practically what we'll be doing, this page specifically. Then there's multiple other pages inside this magazine. So yeah, fun little cross, I guess. But this will be a slightly new experience. I have cross-stitched in the past, but never to create like an actual image, more so just because I did art college, and in my primary school we did like a sewing lesson, and in my art college we had like a fashion textile lesson. And in high school I had textile class, but teacher was not that nice. But in college she was great to an extent. But yeah. Anyways. Magazine. We're doing this. I'm going to probably zoom it in once everything is out of the packet. So we're gonna open the packet together. Let's just move on to that before this turns into an hour of me just rambling. Which, I mean, no one wants to listen to an hour of me ramble, because I am a horrible package opener. I just end up ripping stuff. People are like, return it if you don't like it, but the package is always ripped, so it's fine. Anyway, we have things out now. Oh, shoot. Well, here's the threads that I believe will be used. That's going to be used anyway. Quite nice, actually. They're quite, I don't know, they're quite different from what I normally feel for like threads and stuff. But they're quite nice. And we're gonna place them there. It's quite long. And then here's I think this is what's going to be cross-stitched on, because it's got like all the holes and stuff. I don't know if this is gonna really show up, but it's got all the holes that you're probably gonna shove the thing through. This is what I believe you would put this in after, and then you'll have the cat show up there like this. So I'm just gonna end up like that, which is quite nice. Quite nice. Something tells me I need a needle. I don't have a needle. I've already messed up by not having a needle. Unless it should have come with a needle, but it doesn't. I don't really know what to do now, because I can't just poke it through. That's a definite no-go. Apparently the stitching time is approximately 7 hours. It's gonna take 7 hours to do this. Oh god, this is gonna take multiple days. It's fine. Cross stitch in 2 strands, black, grey, red, dark grey, cream, dark gold, green, and gold. And then half cross stitch in 2 strands, brown, back stitch in 1 strand, black and cream. Stitch count 32 high, 33 wide. Design area 14 HPI, 28 count, even weave, 9.5 times 6 centimeters. Oh wow. This design was stitched using standard cotton from cover kit. Stitching time basically. Types of stitches: cross stitch, fractionals, half, cross stitch, back stitch. Ease of stitching: advanced, beginner. Oh god, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew already. Once finished, you can put this in an A6 frame or stick to a card back to give to a friend. Sorry, I had to make sure nothing was like turned off, because if my iPad turns off, then my entire thing gets kind of black screen and it's annoying. Cozy evening make, but it takes 7 hours. I'm not even awake for 7 hours. I will be back.
One eternity later.
So we're gonna retry this entire line with the new measurement here. So should be fine now, I think. Now we have to redraw absolutely everything again, but it is 9:03. I am tempted just to draw it all off camera, and then we can start everything else tomorrow. Well, the drawing will be done tomorrow off camera, but you know. So, yeah. this will be interesting. I'll give me an excuse just to remove all the pencil shavings. Well, not pencil shavings, the rubber parts off of the desk. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Stop. Okay, it is day 2 on. It is now day 2. So like this morning, I did say I would do um the drawing of this like off camera, so I did figure things out. So now you can see the where it's all dark and stuff is where I like penciled in like all the places where the cross stitching will be going. So I think I'm doing it right because I did try to look up some videos. Well, I didn't really look up any videos. I more so Google search, just trying to see like pictures, and in the pictures they were just it was practically these, but there was already like pre-done squares and like symbols on it, kind of like what a diamond painting would have, where you get it and then there's like letters and numbers on certain parts for like a corresponding diamond to go in that place. But this was blank, so I had to figure it out myself, which I did off camera literally this morning. And so now, and I did also grab all the threads and then put them and spreaded them apart in a way that made the different colors easier to see. So today, I believe, should be, this is, by the way, how it's going to look when it's inside the frame. So, yeah, it's somewhat like this anyway. So it kind of makes sense. There's a lot of lines because there was a lot of times I was just like, where am I putting this thing? Because it was messing with my head so much. But I think now we can actually move on to the cross stitching part of it. So with these needles, I don't know which one I'm meant to use, but hopefully one that will work for us. I haven't even opened this. Nice little casing. I'm not sure if we're meant to use one that would be for the thin hole or one with like a slightly wider hole. But hopefully, I'm thinking if I use one with the wider hole, it wouldn't take that long just to get the thread into the hole. Because that is a problem a lot of people would probably have. And again, this one could work because it's got like a wide, like a long hole, and it's short, but it's not as long as any others. But if it can fit inside the hole, it should be fine, right? Fit in the hole, straight through. It does make the hole bigger, but I feel like that was bound to happen regardless. Unless there's another one. And there's this one, which is slightly, oh, don't want to lose it. I'm gonna see how this one works with the hole, and if it makes it bigger or smaller. I feel like it's about the same, but this one just made it more round. But the hole to get the thread through would be so small. But a lot of times it's just saying 2 strands of the yarn thread. I don't know what to call it. Not just strands. So stranded cotton. So Either way, we're gonna try this one. If this one gets too annoying for me, I'm gonna switch it to like probably the bigger one and stuff with the consequence after. But yeah, I think we're gonna do the I actually haven't thought about which one to do first. I was thinking the light green because there's only one of them, but it's like kind of spread out through a lot of different areas on this. One's there, some's there, some are there, down there, and the eyes. So I feel like it could be a good idea, but the eyes might just be a little difficult because I'm not entirely sure what that one's meant to be like. Like a part of the eye might be a bit challenging for me, but I'm sure we can figure it out, or well, I can figure it out. It shouldn't be that hard. Totally. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna try the light green because there are some areas of it that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, yay! It says, for this light green, which is the question marks, and it says 2 strands. So we have to take this. Oh, so we have to take this. I don't really think it's going to be seen that well. And we have to pull like 2 strands out of it, which will be the 2 strands that will be used. And that's 2. I'm going to try hope it doesn't get knotted. Oh. Oh, there we go. Now I have 2 here and then the rest are still here. This is so like your yarn or wool or cotton doesn't get. You can use like 1 strand and do like multiple different use it multiple times, saves only using it once and then kind of being stuck on what to do after. I know some people would tie the bottom of it, but I kind of don't want to tie the bottom of it. I kind of just want to cross stitch and then hopefully it just tightens itself up. Because sometimes it works that way and sometimes it just doesn't. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna try put it on the needle now. This could take me a while. So I make weird noises. I am just realizing that. This camera is very weirdly angled. I apologize if it keeps going out of frame. Gonna. Yay! First try. Got it in. Okay. I'm just gonna pull it down a bit. Not too much where it would get tangled, but just enough. I'm gonna try zoom in a bit more. That should be slightly better. I'm sure I could figure something out. But due to the time of it now being 9:15, I'm going to end this recording here and then pick it up back tomorrow. Okay, so it is now day 3 on doing this. I ended up not doing anything off camera apart from deciding just to cut off the thread, I guess, and just taping it. I decided I would try taping the end of it before starting, just as since it would save like a step at the end and it would save me from having to hold it. And we're just gonna keep going from where we left off yesterday.
The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I've made it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I've made it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it in a cycle, I cannot focus, losing patience every day. In the end, I know the reason for why I cannot trust you. You're choking on your words. Don't act like you're concerned. You know what you have done, so don't act like you're a victim.
Still working on this one, which is the last area. But once that one's done, we can move on to another color, which will happen tomorrow. It's now day 3, but it's actually Monday. I ended up not doing anything on Sunday because I had a really bad back pain. So I ended up not doing anything that day, but today it is Monday, so start of a new week. And we're just gonna continue doing this. I'm already gonna turn on the sun. And let's just hop right into it. So now we have these three done. This one is the one where we just ended on. And we have all the half stitches on the bottom complete. Yay! Continue the half stitches tomorrow. It's Tuesday, and let's just hop into it from where we left off. It for today. I don't believe I'll be working on this tomorrow, but I will on Thursday. It is now Thursday, and it is currently day 6 of working on this. And let's just get into it.
The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I made it innocent, a feeling discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I made it innocent, a feeling discontent. I'm finally facing it
See you all tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, it is now day 7 of working on this. So let's just continue. That's where I'm ending it today. Can continue that tomorrow. It is now day 8. Let's just continue working on this.
In a cycle, I cannot focus, losing patience every day. In the end, I know the reason for why I cannot trust you. You're choking on your words. Don't act like you're concerned. You know what you have done, so don't act like you're a victim. Far away, you're so far away from reality. Far away, you're so far away from reality. You know that I cannot go back to where we had. You know that you're not wise, not going back in time. Not falling for your trap. No, I cannot reason with a psychopath. So let me walk away. Just let me walk away. I don't wanna argue with you. Don't gotta be too far away. You're so far away from reality. Far away. You're so far away from reality.
And like that, it is now finished. Okay, we are now finally finished. The whole thing has been done, made, and, well, finished, I guess. So this is the final look of it. Could have definitely probably been done better, but this is my first time doing it, so it's normal that it's not going to be absolutely perfect. The back could definitely look better and not have all this tape on it, but for my first try at something like this, it went decently well. I've placed into here. And this is how it looks inside of the frame it comes with. So pretty good. So yeah, if you so with that done, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any ideas on other types of artworks you want to see me create or attempt to do, leave them in the comments down below. No guarantee I will instantly get to them because I am not always able to get materials like this. This was kind of because I was at a store that had magazines with these inside. I was able to get this. Otherwise, it would kind of be a long wait. But do leave suggestions down below, or maybe things you would like to see me try and do, because I wouldn't mind. And I just hope if you've enjoyed it, you maybe like or subscribe. It's up to you. And I will see you when I see you. See ya.